Hi children, welcome back to another video. Now today we are going to do the last state of the northern plains, that is Assam. Okay, so let's get started. Yes, right. Hope you all are doing very well children. You must have enjoyed the Ganesh Chaturthi. Most of you must have celebrated also. So now back to our videos. Okay. Now, the capital of Assam is Dispur and the language spoken there is Assamese. So, people speak a lot of Assamese. Rivers, the main river is Brahmaputra. Now, the river Brahmaputra actually flows from Assam. From Assam, then it goes to Bangladesh. Now, the valley of this river is surrounded by hills and mountains. That is, you all know what is a valley. A valley is a lowland between hills and mountains. So now the valley of this river is surrounded by hills and mountains and it is called Assam Valley. So it is called as the Assam Valley. And now children, this Brahmaputra is the main river here. Now, it brings in a lot of water and the farmers can grow a lot of crops. Along with its tributaries, the river Brahmaputra even causes floods in Assam. So the state of Assam always is mostly flooded during the rainy season. Clear? Okay. Next we go to the occupation is farming and working in tea plantations. So here you can see farming and in the other video you can see or the picture you can see tea plantation. So tea plantations are done and most of the people are engaged in these two occupations, that is farming and tea plantations. Clear? Next, crops. Now the main crop is rice. Now you can see rice is grown in hill slopes, jute, and you can see tea, children, rice I have not shown you. Now you can see the tea plantation here. It is in hill slopes and you can see the tea leaves. So Assam and Darjeeling, these two places are very famous for their tea and tea plantation. The best of tea comes from Assam and Darjeeling. So you can have a look at tea. Jute. Jute we have seen earlier children and we have seen a lot of pictures of jute also. Okay. Next we go to a very pungent chili. Now this chili is grown in Assam, is very pungent and people prefer to use it in their cooking and it is called, the name is Bhuti Jolokia. So the name of the chili is Bhuti Jolokia. So it is a very pungent one and most of the people use it in their food. Dress. Men wear a dhoti which is called Suriya. They wear kurta and they wear gamosa. Now gamosa is a cloth which is worn like an upparni. So in the other picture also you can see the dhoti, you can see the kurta and you can see the gamosa. So this is the attire of the men. Now we go to the attire of women. Now women wear a particular type of dress called mekla chadar. Now mekla chadar, the mekla is like a skirt and the upper part which they wear is called sador, worn with a blouse. So they wear a skirt, they wear a blouse and they wear something like a dupatta, that is called sador, and it looks like a sari, but children, it is not a sari. You can have a look at the picture here. See, this is the skirt, then this is the blouse, and they take the sador like a sari. So it is called Mekhala Chador or Chadar, and that is the traditional attire of the women of Assam. So you can have a look at the picture. Food is khar rice. Now what is this khar rice? So what they do is they take banana leaves, they burn, and the water is strained through the ashes. So after the banana leaves are burned and water is strained through the ashes, this water, that strained water, is added to raw papaya, dal or fish. So the water of the banana leaves, the burnt banana leaves, is added to raw papaya, dal or fish, and that is called khar. So that is one of their traditional dish, children. That is khar, omita khar. So the banana water is added to either papaya or either dal or either fish. So that is one. Next, duck meat curry. So people in Assam like to have duck meat. So that is a delicacy there, and they prepare the duck meat in their way, in their style, the Assami style. So that is a delicacy where they have it for most of their festivals also. Next, the festival. The most important festival of Assam is Bihu. Now Bihu is celebrated 3 times a year. First in January, which is a harvest festival, when they cut the crop. Yes. Then it is celebrated in April to welcome the new year. So they start their new year in April. So that Bihu festival is again celebrated in April. And in October, when they plow or when they are sowing their paddy, that is when the farmers are plowing their field, that is the time they celebrate the Bihu festival. So it is celebrated 3 times: harvest, welcome festival, and sowing of paddy. So that is the Bihu festival. So you can see now the Bihu is also the dance of Assam. That is the traditional dance of Assam is also Bihu. Okay. So you can see the ladies and the man enjoying the Bihu festival by performing the Bihu dance. Next, handicrafts. You get a lot of brass metal, jewelry, jute, craft and bamboo. In the first picture you can see a lot of things made out of brass metal. Then you can see a lot of jewelry and you can see a lot of craft bamboo. That is bamboo craft articles which are made out of bamboo. So those are the handicrafts of Assam. Next we come to the tea gardens. I told you that Assam is the largest producer of tea in India. So there are lots of tea gardens in Assam. Lots of people also work in these tea gardens. So always remember the largest producer of tea is Assam, the state of Assam. So here you can see people working in the tea plantations. You can have a close look. They are plucking the tea leaves. Okay. Assam is also famous for oil fields. A lot of oil fields are in Assam. So where they dig oil and that oil is later purified into different type. Like it is made into petrol, diesel, kerosene. So those are the oil fields of Assam. Next we come to the places of tourist interest. Now the most important is the Kaziranga National Park of Assam, which is very famous for the rhinoceros, the rhinos. So this species is also becoming extinct, children. So UNESCO has also declared this as a World Heritage Site because they want to protect the rhinos. So they are restoring the rhinos from getting extinct. Next you find there is the langur. Now you see this langur is very different from other langurs. So you can have a look at the langur, children. He looks, my God, he looks really good. Very charming. So that is the langur of Assam. Next is the Majuli Island. Now this island is a very famous tourist spot. Okay. So it is an island, a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. So there people go to live or to spend their vacation in this beautiful island. So it has become a tourist destination. Next, okay, with this we come to the end of the state Assam, children. I have tried to cover up whatever possible, whatever you need to know in this state Assam. Hope you have enjoyed this short video. So see you very soon. Bye. Take care.